The Open Berlin 200K Finals.
200K Finals. We got V1 on the defense side and C9 Blue on the attacker side.
ICELAND between Cloud9 Blue and version 1. Here we go.
Viper's
Instant
wall
B main
already
control.
sectioning off the middle of the map as you see Cloud9, a little touch and go towards B main. And they got some info.
This is
right?
for all
Like
the marbles,
they saw
folks.
Penny dash away, they heard it as well.
All of them.
All the
This is
marbles.
for who goes to goddamn Iceland?
They're
Will
gonna
it
stay,
be?
and they're gonna stay at the Hotel Solution for sure.
And
Hotel
with
Solution,
Version 1
welcome.
in a spot right now where they don't, you know, as I said before, like you don't need
Yep.
that info
There's fucking
necessarily.
a handful of people that
At a certain
understand
point,
what we're
though, if
saying.
C9 really
Like
starts to
four.
understand
Like
it,
four
they might
people
start asking
understand.
questions, but they do have
And we know
a
them.
big approach on this A side, so they seem pretty content just to wait.
Who will
and
take
react,
it?
and this is
C9
gonna pay
Blue
off.
or
They need to
V1?
open things up with the sheriff.
Oh, but he's gonna get flashed up. He's gonna get naded up. He's gonna get pushed back, and he has to respect
Get rid of that
and
boom
give
bot.
that space away.
Insta-
So poised is
oh.
gonna be the tip of the spear. Gets all the way into the back of the
Tip
site,
of the
but they
spear?
haven't been able to really
Wait, what's
follow.
happening?
They just
Right,
left their
Poised was
boys
on
to
an
die.
island.
Is what's
Right,
happening.
he swings
Breach
out,
fell
gives him
back
the
to main
business,
and
They
everything
literally.
goes well,
That
he
was
does it.
the.
Takes care of Mitch and
That was one of the
Floppy.
worst
And
pistol
the
rounds I've
Blue
ever seen out of a
sideways
competitor.
damage.
That was
Nine,
not well
they had
coordinated
something
for
That
sure.
was fucking awful. I gotta be honest
Gone
here.
now.
They were off time, off beat for sure. Both sides of the map were off beat.
I mean, Breach literally left. He's like, later, I'm out.
They were off beat, man. That sucks.
Just sit in these spots.
It's
in these
okay, they'll
stacks.
eco him right
I
here.
feel like, you know, you can be comfortable to adjust. And Effie's, you know, coming through. Effie's was actually the player that was alone on the A side, so like lots of time. to make it
Oh,
across to
so
be in the
that's how
action
you do it, huh?
in that situation.
What makes that
So,
lineup different
Cloud9 now
from
going
my
into this
lineup?
round on a pistol save.
Oh, you get more of a gap on the
Frenzy.
right, probably.
And other than that, they don't have too much going for them. So
True.
looking to farm that B main orb, it would appear. So all the focus towards that position.
You used to say that all the time, Mike. Welcome.
And you see how the composition
That was
is
so
built
Susan.
around like delay.
Welcome.
Right, you've got Viper's wall, and that limits
Jordan.
severely
That's
limits
literally
from
options.
Jordan.
And, you know, we've
It's
talked
so
about this some, but
ridiculous.
once that wall is up,
That was a
man,
hotel
Like,
we
the
stayed
team
at.
on the other side,
It's just funny
they
that
don't
you
know what's there, right?
you
The
started
denial of
saying it so
information
much,
is so difficult
and
to
then
deal
I
with.
caught on
Then you've
to
got
like
Sage
Jordan
wall
gave it to
delayed
you, you
across
gave it
the
to
middle
me.
of the map. Defensively, version 1 are built in such a way that this could prove to be problematic for Cloud9.
Yeah, definitely.
God, the early days of
It's-
CS
it-
is something
in this
that
map especially, like, I mean, the delay
you'll
is so,
never
so
experience
strong.
ever again.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
version 1
Ever.
players,
That-
they're kinda
we
giving space,
were
they're
literally
creating
ground
resistance,
zero.
and they're
But yeah,
kinda
we
You gotta remember
we
that.
were
So we're talking about
Operation
delays,
Zero.
it's the same
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
forcing the
We
pistol
were
Now
the
look
gu-
at
we
all
were
these
the
kids.
guinea
into
pigs.
the choke point,
Yeah,
but there's
look at
no
all
way
these
to
kids making
capitalize that for
20K,
Effie's, and now Zelsa's might
fucking
be in some trouble. He's backing away pretty
floppy.
fast, and he does have some earlier on the
Floppy.
side. But this is pretty scary. And
They don't
the
know what it
frags
was
are
like.
starting to go the wrong way as far as
In the
versus
slums.
Cloud9 are
Playing for
concerned.
dollars.
Well,
Literal dog food.
That's pretty good though.
yeah, no, it looked great. It looked really good until it just didn't. And there you felt like the gun difference, and then even Penny getting in there.
All right, here we go, gun round.
The sheriff
Yeah.
as well. It's kind of piling it on to that. So V1 so far going as according to plan. Right?
And then imagine,
This
go
one
back
should
even
win the next
further,
round.
and
They
then
do
imagine
that.
like the
Now
pioneers.
Cloud9's
You know what I'm
gonna be on
saying?
full rifles,
Yeah,
and
like
now you
fucking
find
The
yourself
real
in a spot
OGs.
where
Imagine that.
Warded.
V1 win this.
It's just
on
so
the bonus,
crazy.
you really
Yeah, they
flip
weren't even getting
half on its
paid.
head.
Yeah. Actually, $0.
None. No money.
Wild.
Cloud9, they get the dash.
We were
across.
fortunate enough to make
I
money,
love
so that's
this,
cool.
love this.
True.
Yeah, this is so
True.
awesome. And I would imagine that this is known.
Different
I mean, it's definitely
iterations
inside as
that
well,
pave the way to
this is
what
so
we're
great
looking at
because the
right
amount of
now.
presence that this creates. Look at the rotation on the minimap already. The spike is
Crazy.
nowhere near the A side though. This is just about presence. And this presence is forcing a respect in the rotation from the defenders. And this is known here for Cloud9. They can try to abuse this. They
All
start to
right,
make their
well,
way up mid at
Penny
the
just
same
decides,
time here,
fuck all
Doug.
this. I'm
But
getting
versus
aggressive
one are
and mouse
clearing out
wanting
a
down the
main, so it
ramp.
might not
It's
matter.
gonna work because he has a Spectre.
And I mean, they get some.
I feel
room
bad for
across the
C9,
middle
man,
of the
starting on
map
T
as
side.
Zeta's there.
It's rough.
He's gotten a kill. He's gonna get
Unfortunate.
the real estate to work.
They can win this round though. They have no idea that they just
Pull off
walked.
their way
They have
into
no
the
idea
round.
they just walked into
And
B
make
and
their way
planning right
towards
now.
B, where the spike is going to go down. Remaining members of V1 rotating over, and the
Penny's
problem is
just like,
that
hey,
all
toss me
like
that heal though.
that cool moment that we saw at the beginning where they got through the Sage.
They're gonna
wall is
res
great
mid
and
for
all,
sure.
but they don't win those duels. V1 upgrades.
Penny
their
has to
weapons,
help.
And we mentioned this as the
They have to
beginning.
wait. They have
Win
to
this
literally wait
round
for
on
this
the
res.
bonus, things
Oh,
get real
no.
sideways for Mitch.
No.
Mitch already stopping, getting two,
Oh.
looking for more. The dink was there, but Penny gets a third of his own. He's got the blade storm online, rolling thunder.
Oh,
early.
he
Coming
whiffed.
on, Penny
Wow,
drops,
wow,
Zeta gets
wow,
it.
wow.
Ace drops
C9
as
looking
well.
beautiful on the
Cloud9
first gun
looked
round
so
here.
Bad. And again,
I don't even mind that ult usage. That was
managed to
really
pull it
good,
out of their
actually.
hats.
It didn't hit the guy on top, but that's
I
fine.
love it. I mean, it's just
I think it was a good call.
Confidence
Second round ult,
situation
third
where I
round
was
rather.
worried that Cloud9 were not
Yeah,
gonna
that
kinda
was-
cap
this
the
was
line.
I mean, if you
unfortunate.
got an ult, man, you just burn it. There's no such thing as bad ult.
How the respect
The spawn
was
push
there
was
from
so
the
unlucky for
defense
V1. Like, I can't
of
even. He
version
just
one,
walked
where
right in
version
front
one
of
have to
him.
rotate. They're like,
They were
oh, we
low.
got
Unlucky.
this forward position straight away, and that completely opened up that B bomb site. And so it's a 3v4 within a post plant. So you're wondering at that point, was it actually worth it with losing the 2 players on A main?
And this is a
it
big
turned out
round,
that
boys.
was the case.
Big
Getting an
round for
extra
the rest of the
position,
half.
It was a worthy trade for those lives of those 2 players. And we'll get that same setup. This time, no one's creeping
mid
past that
control,
wall.
no
So
props.
That's good news for version 1. But it's the mid pressure coming through now as
Holy,
well.
oh, they've done that before.
Oh, the chase goes through. Oh, Penny.
Then he
Poor
tried
guy,
getting
dude.
out, but he was chased.
He was blind.
hunted down, and he was
I like
cleaned
that
up
play, though.
by
Boys got in there
Jet on
deep.
Jet going in favor of Cloud9. Well, and I mean, look at where they're posted up now, right? The lockdown's
Ooh.
going to come out, but they're going to have to work their way through the wall first.
Might as well go res him, honestly. Bring a buddy.
They think it's B.
I think they're right.
Well, yeah, it's looking like it might be B.
The rotation off and again. You can see the lack of
Overcomplicating the round.
information.
C9
It's so
right now.
confusing here, but it seems like
We'll see what
there's
happens.
kind of enough info here, and they're gonna go through the poison
my
orb. So
God.
this is a head scratcher at this point. If for Cloud9, they're definitely going into the site with
Oh,
somewhat of a disadvantage.
no.
Version 1 are well set up ahead of time, and speaking of time, that is becoming an issue for Cloud9. They have to fight their way out of this one, Doug.
They
and
literally
it's really
overcomplicated
stacked
that,
against them.
man.
It gets worse now that that res comes into play.
All right, Mitch gets the spike down. They don't have ultimates. They also don't have Mitch anymore, but what they do have is Floppy, just not around for long. Zelsis cleans him up, and I think, Dan, you so eloquently put.
All right, well.
You got to
I
at
was
least
thinking in that
put
round,
one in
it
there.
became a bit of a head
All that
scratcher
guy has
there,
to do
right?
is
They
just sit
invest the
upper
lockdown.
and listen.
They don't push
He didn't
their
hear
way
a damn
through it
thing.
to
He
follow
called
some
that
of the
fake
space
right
that was
off the rip.
created.
He knew immediately
And then
that it was a
they flip the
fake.
map. They have to work their way into all of V1's utility, and Whippy is and how debilitating he can be with that as well. It was a head scratch.
They're not going to do that again.
Yeah, just like the wall being up still, and the fact that there was like they know on the defense that they've got the lockdown, but they haven't touched the wall. This is a little bit weird. So already there's a lot of alarm bells ringing that there's something fishy's going on here. So version 1 just got really far
A
ahead
little
of that
misplay
one,
there. I think we're
very
all right, though.
quickly. So that's an odd choice, but we get a B main pressure here. The issue for version 1 though
scary.
is that there's a lot of
He
players
fought.
behind this C9 aggression towards B main.
Well,
they may actually just try to
Bot
send
down with
this
his money
straight
down.
through,
His full armor, though.
but that might be problematic with Vanity's position.
Knives, little Vandy.
Oh, and the gravity well was there
Slow,
too. See Poised
suck.
tried creeping his way up. No, sir, not allowed. Leaf is the only one who has a rifle, likely to try to get closer and closer to having that showstopper online. I think for the concerning thing this round for Cloud9 is, I mean, they tested the Waters B, which is, as we can see, one of the more favorable spots that they can try to exploit, and they weren't able to work their way through. The other options aren't much better.
Yeah, and so with this delay, it's to suggest that like enough time has passed that they could have rotated towards A. So this kind of freezes up the defense. They just have to hold positions, and there's the first contact, and that's that position we're talking about. The Vanity.
Oh,
he's
no.
actually owned so heavily. There's nothing that they can do.
Oh,
The
no.
crossfire setup for version 1 was perfect.
Yeesh.
I think they thought off of that initial engagement, they were just never expecting there to be just 2 players in another crossfire setup.
And like you even saw Vanity, like Vanity just played that so well. He had everything in the kitchen sink thrown at him. He even looks away, like expecting the flash, right? But when he comes back, it wasn't a flash. It was Jet in his front lap. But he's able to clean things up. And now Cloud9 find themselves with rifles. Now they find themselves with armor. Now they can hit back, theoretically, much harder than they would have been able to otherwise. A Viper's wall is going to go up across A. Like we've seen the last couple of rounds, the story's been it's Whippy and Effie's, and they swap
my
where they
God,
are, right? Like, they're gonna
dude.
control the middle of the map.
That
or
little,
they're gonna control
the
A.
couple shots to that
That's their
smoke.
jobs.
Very close.
Well, great usage of
Nice.
utility.
He knows he's there. He knows he's there.
Leaf
Oh,
is going to get
yeah.
a double out of this off the entry. And off of that,
What
he's gonna
the
send it
fuck?
straight
This guy's
forward. I
flying.
don't think they have any idea there's still one backside.
Damn, Leaf.
He was good for one, but that
Holy
was it.
shit.
He just continues to
fucking
pad
owning.
the stats
I like his
as he gets a
crosshair.
third kill.
Goated.
of the round.
Small and white.
But
No,
damn,
big and
Spike
white.
Slate, right?
That's
The
big?
Spike Slate,
Yeah,
Effie's
it's
has
big.
shown up. He's gonna cause
Well, compared to these
serious
guys,
problems,
yeah.
But here comes
That's big though. Come on.
Yeah, it's like a
Showstopper.
size,
Creeping
what,
his way
6?
forward, waiting to see if anyone's
It's
gonna
like
catch him,
size
but no,
fucking
just
4.
wait it out, right?
No.
There it is.
5.
Effie's good for
It's like
another
a
one as
size
well.
6,
That's the second
for
on the
sure.
round. Gonna heal himself.
I
up.
use size 8.
45 seconds left. See Leaf trying to get a bit more room to try to create some more control on the site. As Mitch quietly tiptoes his way through, and Dan, they could rotate.
30
It looks like they're going to stick towards A here.
Yeah, and you can see the Zelzas has the showstopper if he really wants to use it. And
What?
there's definitely a lot of great spots for this, but they would need to be confident. They want the
Nothing.
information first. There's, like,
no.
there's a couple ways to handle this, and they should be grouping up. Oh, it goes straight forward.
Nice,
with it, and they get
Leafy.
crushed.
Oh
Oh,
my
man, just won that round.
goodness
What they wanted, and
gracious.
That's a big investment too. That's not given a return.
I mean, you want
So that's
C9
a
to win,
fantastic
right?
result if you
Leaf,
Cloud9 2-4
gamer.
now the
Oh,
score
yeah.
after that. And these initial entries were fantastic because one of the ways to answer this Viper util.
Oh
is, yes,
my
the
God,
walls, the
crispy.
acid, it's just so annoying.
They've gotten
Just
better at
depth
their
Breach
replay
flash,
production.
The dash, the satchels,
They used to
Yeah,
never
that's
catch
great
anything.
response. And that early opening could have turned into so many things.
And, dude, like, Leaf
Well, the thing
was
is, they're
a
doing
man
replays.
possessed
They have their point of views.
round.
They
It
might
seems like
have
we're in a bit
everyone's
of a
point of
tactical
view
pause. We'll
up
get back into the action as
now,
soon as we can. But
Yeah.
because
again,
that's not what was on the
the
mainstream.
presence that Leaf had on
No,
that
we
round,
didn't get to
getting
see
those
Leaf's
2
POV.
openers, and then
Yeah.
putting himself in what I call like the discipline box or the discipline corner, where teams, when they're entering onto the site, they have to check that box because so many times we've seen rounds go sideways there. He was sitting down there, was able to clean up
Shroud,
the
no
last
such
kill,
thing as
but
a bad
even
ult. That's
even if
true.
not, right? Like Mitch
That's
was there
true.
to back that up as well. So
That's very true.
Cloud9 looked really, really good there. They got the second round. And again, it's early, right? Like,
Where was there a bad ult?
important
There was no
rounds to
bad
be
ult.
winning.
I know you guys are trying to be
Yeah,
smartasses,
definitely, and
but
it's-
you're failing.
It's gonna be interesting to see if version 1 will switch anything up here in some of their setups. I think honestly, it feels like their setup is pretty good. There's limited ways for Cloud9 to respond at the beginning of the round with what they have. That said, again, the breach that Zeta is on does offer up a lot of opportunities, but you can see how like just difficult it is. There's so much on the
Oh
choke point.
my.
Oh, Whippy, he's actually
That's
owned this
crazy,
as well. That's a
actually. That is
fantastic
so
maneuver, but
crazy.
the boom bot it just catches Whippy. That's so unfortunate. Expecting the dash to come through, making that move there behind the wall is just so smart.
Well, and you even saw them add an additional layer where they had the gravity well at the very top of ramps for someone dashing away, but he was able to dash across, and as you said, Whippy crept his way forward.
A bad ult is not
Time to
using an
play
ult.
spoiler.
That's what a bad
Now,
ult
the
is.
spike is still leaning over towards A. What will they do with it? There's no Viper utility anymore.
Unless it's quite literally
However,
impossible.
Vanity does
Like a
have the bottom of the game. Now
1v5,
they
some
have
bullshit, you
info.
know?
There's still players hanging out towards A, but that's all they've got right now, Dan.
Yeah, we see again like the cut noise move from Cloud9 here to suggest they might be moving to try to force the opponents to try to.
But nobody would do that.
Maybe make a mistake, offer up a kill.
Okay, so they're not gonna do what they did last
But now
time,
they have to force
hopefully.
the issue.
They're just gonna go.
Oh, with the knives out, that's a
Great stun,
beautiful
great
ball
peek.
line.
They're just gonna
That's
walk
catch
on in this time.
him
Yeah.
and leave punishes.
Well, I mean,
And now
if you're gonna
C9
use
have
this ult,
access
you
to
might
the
as well
site.
fucking go in
Lockdown
with
is
it.
used to that purpose. And with 20 seconds left, they're going to be looking quite
Don't
comfortable.
outplay
in this 4
yourself,
versus
you know?
3 after plant. They even have
Zelsis,
a control
though.
at the moment with Floppy, so decent enough post-plant positioning.
Ooh. Ooh.
Celsius.
A little bit too
Yeah,
aggressive
Celsius
from
good for one
Flopster,
with the
but
fan.
whatever.
Tip things back.
He was trying to
towards
surprise
Eva
him, I think, going from the
as
Turk
Celsius
kill.
is going to get healed up as well, but a great you see
Unlock.
that crossfire that Cloud9 have set up across the site. I mean, that's just going to be so difficult to get through. There are so many early entry points that there's going to be contact at every point. We'll see what sort of utility Vanity is able to use. The gravity wells there. Leaf is the first point. Leaf already good for 3, looking for 4. No, traded out by Vanity. Vanity
Oh.
creeps closer and closer. He's going to get cleaned up. Celsius
Oh,
good for 1.
baby.
Not able to
Mitch
get the
stable
second.
clean.
Mitch
Big
answers the
round.
call
Now the
for
fucking
Cloud9.
V1's on a
Yeah.
Mitch
Nico.
stable clean.
That is so
I like
steady
that.
as well there for Cloud9.
stable
Mitch,
clean.
stable
Feels
clean.
good to be all
Now they're
stuck at the
probably
back
gonna
of the
say-
site.
Why you didn't play stretch the CSGO? Because I hated
If
it.
they could do on V1,
hated
they
it.
might be able to buy. Scrounge one
Suddenly you're
out.
having to occupy the space of your like next to your teammate, and then you're kind of blocking each other. It just gets clumsy, and the angles get things get difficult. But that initial kill from Leaf, that's huge. Leaf actually has to get one there. If Leaf goes down, it becomes extremely.
They are gonna buy,
manageable
or they're gonna
for
have to buy
version
a line.
1. So Leaf, That's the guy you want in those spots. He's so
Little
calm
Viper ult right
under
here,
those
and
kinds of
Viper ult,
pressure shots,
boom,
and it's-
yup. Great.
Again, back to these shenanigans, but it's
That is
we get a little mix-up
fantastic
here.
stuff right
In
there.
comes the Viper's Pit, and the question here is, what do they think the defenders will do off of this Viper's Pit? Do they think
I think
that
they just dip
will
out of
just
here, right?
abandon
Don't
this
fuck
and
with
stack
this.
No,
know
you don't
what's
go
in
here.
there.
You don't go here at
There's
all.
an argument to
Like, they could
actually
have
call
shotgun
The
them
beauty
Yeah,
of this,
yeah.
Viper plays this alone. They have 4B.
It looks like they
Good.
want
It's
to
it's
work
a
on
good play
main
for
control
B1.
and
Regardless
turn
of what
this
happens,
into
I think this is the
many
right setup.
different, outcomes. They don't have to commit to B or A off of this, but just getting this maybe will tell them more.
Well, V1 should have a decent idea of where things are now. At least for
They
a couple
might
of
split
quarters.
through. Oh, never mind. I was thinking there is a world in which C9 splits through ropes, but
Back
nope.
out towards B. The Rolling Thunder is going to come out. No instant follow-up, but you see him creeping there with forward. Leaf has made his way. And
Leaf
Evan
is leading the entry,
dropped
though. He's
back down
definitely
again.
gonna
Leaf
fucking
just
clear
so
house right
good.
here.
He's been so consistent, so reliable for
Hey,
Cloud9.
look at
Has Mitch.
this guy's flying
as
around
he's
the
gonna
judge.
open things up on the site. There is
Oh,
Leaf. We called
dude,
his
Leaf's
name, answers
nice,
the call.
man.
he's nice
Leaf
with
is
it.
Leaf is clean.
Out. Floppy cleans it up.
He's literally
baby. We're tied
fucking
up at 4.
16 and on so much
Yeah, that was
G
a
fuel.
great round from Cloud9. Love
Just
to see that.
flying.
It's gonna be
Absolutely flying.
Yeah, as you
Is
said,
he
a
actually
tight
16?
game, and
I think so, or
it's starting to
17.
feel
One of
like
those two.
C9
Definitely not
are
18,
answering
and
pretty
definitely not
nicely
15.
against
Okay.
The defender
So,
default, you know,
16 or
I think
17.
what Jimmy is kind of
Okay.
characterized by
Good comms.
the Viper util. And as I say that, you know, we can see the change here. You know, having
Okay,
you know,
17.
Viper
Good
moving
comms.
to that B heaven position.
got a little Braxton
and
in the making, or
supporting
what?
On the main instead
Maybe
of all the
the Valorant
focus
version?
around the A main position instead. Totally different approach. Oh, it might work out.
no.
Okay,
Trying to make the play, but
cancel
did not
everything we
expect
just
that
said.
wolf to be blocking him, and that's
Now, that's not Brax. We don't know who that is
Indeed,
anymore.
and
We
now
don't know
Cloud9
him.
have a question and answer, really, right?
NA's
Do we
giving him up.
continue to push our way into this and force something to happen, or do we pull off? Or I guess there's option C, which is Zeta.
He
Oh,
tried.
man. Leaf, we
playing
literally
the
hype you up, and that's how you do us?
way back behind enemy lines, entirely undetected.
And he went for it.
Has so
He
much
might have gotten
info as to
sucked,
what's
you know?
safe, as to where they're
I think he
posted
did.
up.
I actually don't really remember. Is that a good ult? Yeah, he went for it.
And if you're Cloud9,
Better than
you're
not
forced to
using
try.
it.
Oh, they're gonna
You're
get
pulling and pushing the rotation.
not
Defenders,
fucked,
you've gotta win
actually.
these
I
peaks,
thought
and
Whippy was gonna be
it's
more
traded
patient
at
than
least.
that.
That's pretty important. And Vanity's forced out of the site, so they're gonna get a 3v4.
Stakes
off
are high,
front.
the patience
And
is
if
low.
they have B main control as well and some additional
Stakes high,
positions,
patience
they can
low.
definitely make this work. They have
what
the
happens when
cosmic
you're in a
divide on
BO3 third
Floppy as
map.
well to make life easier if they choose to use it.
Also worth noting, Effie's 1 point away from getting the res online. A brutal spot for that res, but there's that cosmic divide you mentioned, Mitch. And Mitch is going to get cleaned up instantly. Zelsis with the showstopper looking to connect. He
Wow.
does it.
Clean.
It's 3
Easy.
on the round for Zelsis as V1 take the lead.
Either way, the way that this is going right now, this is very well played from
They'd
C9.
have to use the showstopper.
They're playing a
and
good half.
It
Yeah,
definitely
this
was
is a good
great
half already.
opportunity there.
It might be a 6-6 kind of game, you know?
Is pretty important. I feel
It's
like
not good for
especially
V1.
Maybe
given that,
7-5
you know,
actually.
wasn't
Probably
able to get
7-5.
much from his, and that's something
Even
that
so,
he
though, I don't like
He
that
did get
from V1.
sucked. That's why that happened. You saw that?
But how does it? It sucks when you're on the wall too.
Yeah,
and then from the
yeah.
floor?
It looked
If you
like
place
the-
one of
the
those
wall
sucks
came
above
up and just
somebody,
really kind of-
it'll still suck them to the side.
kind of messed
Or
up his
below them,
maneuvering
vice
there
versa,
in
like
the
whatever,
air, and
right?
that kind of threw everything off.
So
And with that, now we're gonna buy this
gonna
spot.
clear the
Neither team has
ult,
money
and then he got
in
pulled
the
back
bank.
into the
Both
wall.
teams pretty poor at this point. So this is a very important round for both sides to determine who's going to come out this half the winning, or like the better off.
And it's the exact same look, Dan, from the previous round. Effie's gets a wall up instantly. Dodges the flash, though. No shots, no
Damn, they're
showstopper.
just later.
There's the discipline corner. It doesn't get checked again. Penny gets one onto Poised.
Dude.
Wraps around the pillar, gets a second one as well.
Dude.
Dude.
Up and knock him down.
Dude.
Gets in on it as well. V1
Dude.
Cloud9
Clean.
apart. As Penny gets 4, they only drop Effie's and they get to 6.
Oh, such a great display of how powerful repositioning is here from Penny. So first kill, I mean, that happens, but the immediate dash across the elbow.
Why isn't anyone playing the
You can
operator?
see that at least
The
all-
economy
still
might
worried
not
about
be there, man.
frags, and
They might not have the
that
economy
allows
for it.
Another
Clean.
advantage
Penny
by
just
coming in from
sat
Penny
there and
after that kill. At
just
the
outplayed
backside
everyone.
lead.
They probably would on
The
this
third one.
round,
So it's just-
but
it's
maybe they just
so
don't want it.
strong, the repositioning like that, taking
Like on this
every
round, they
different
probably
angles
could have
and
afforded
timings.
one. If Effie's,
And that's an explosive way
Yeah.
to take.
if somebody gave a gun to
As you
Effie,
mentioned,
if
the
Penny
economy's
gave the gun to
broken,
Effie's and
C9,
somebody
they've got
bought an
nothing
op,
but pistols
this would be the
and
round for it.
Spectre.
But if their
And,
play
well,
if their play style
the
doesn't have an
place on
op,
Poised,
then
this is
screw
really
it.
the
They don't
focus
wanna
for
use
us.
an op,
If there's gonna-
don't
something
use an
will
op. You don't
happen,
need it.
Surely will happen off the back of Poised
don't need it.
on these knives.
see version 1 playing off of A. That wall went up from Effie's, but they're very comfortable just giving up space, confident in their ability to retake. Penny should get a chance. At some
Remember, chat, this is the final match for the second NA team to go to LAN for us. Okay, for us.
Perfectly fine.
Bait his teammates.
Like, there's no way
that
C9 gets too much done unless Poised goes off.
And Poised can try to refrag with the knife. Ooh, the right click
Not
misses,
even one
though.
knife
That's
hit.
unfortunate. And with that,
Not
it
the
might
right
all
range to right
come
click.
to an end here, but
Yep.
there's a headshot that could go a long way.
Okay.
That is nasty.
Okay.
Only other person who didn't have.
Okay.
Oh my, what? Hello? V1, you're tossing in the toilet?
Can I get a replay in slow motion?
Oh,
what in the
what
world
just
just happened?
Crashing down so quickly there off the back of that one headshot from Mitch.
What just
Again,
happened?
Grim off to the right,
I mean, he
but
got a
didn't
three-piece.
land. That
Zeta
seemed
got a
like that was
three-piece
supposed to be
with the
play, but
Spectre.
Mitch following it up with a swift headshot.
Mitch got
and
one.
again, just that one kill.
I
from
don't even know. I need to
stabilizes
rewatch
things,
that too. I don't know what the
because
fuck
within
happened.
I know
was
he
the
got two
problem,
just
and I
running
think it was-
in.
I forget who it
And
was.
then there was
third
a,
one.
and then there was a
Evan.
sheriff.
Mitch,
The
and
third
then
one was
Zeta
Rafters.
flying
That guy
back
with the
Zeta,
sheriff
they
got
were
two.
the double because of that. Just,
Oh,
it
he
just-
did? I thought
Yeah.
he just got one.
Mitch got
No.
two with a
Make
sheriff.
huge difference in these rounds.
That's a
and
big old round to
we
steal.
might going into this last round, this could really go either way, but we've got Whippy on that operator, which could be a difference maker. And because of the operator and playing Viper and with the wall and everything,
And watching
they've
these matches,
given
if you have something
all of
invested in it,
A
would
to
probably be
Whippy.
so fun.
The rest of the team,
Like what?
for version 1,
Like if you put
worry
money
about
in, or you were like a team owner rooting
You
for a
wonder if
team or
there's
wall
enough of a cue that something's different
Trying to
see
own
the
a team?
Viper walls in
No.
a different
No,
position than
hell
it's
no.
been normally.
Oh.
And they haven't,
But-
they haven't even really tested the waters over
Maybe
there.
do a
This
little
round
betting
being
or what? Is
exposed
that allowed
to
here?
see Mitch
I
mulling
bet?
over,
No, dude.
bringing the lockdown.
Shh.
Online Zeta has the rolling.
Don't want you getting banned.
Holding on to it.
Careful, man. Welcome.
You have to respect it, Dan. They have to give up the space. Now they're going to dash onto the site. The lockdown has done its job. It's given him entry, given him passage.
Dude, look at Leaf right now.
On
That guy
B.
is
Now the
nuts
question is,
on
can they
him.
Hold it again. Keep in mind that
Like, he
Rolling
just
Thunder in the
wants to
hands
fight the world.
of Zeta.
Yeah.
Mitch has him, but just, nope, I'm just going to fight it.
Chance on its else is good to clean
They
up
just
Mitch.
got.
Oh my gosh, Penny maybe
Obliterated.
get it as well.
Yep.
There's the Rolling Thunder. It's going to push him back.
Yo,
but
all
there's
three of them
nothing to
got hit
follow
by
up.
that. We
Right,
got to
all
get
it's
kills
doing
here,
is
boys.
buying
We got to
time.
get kills here.
Leaf trying to keep V1 back. The spike's still not down.
Just
Zeta
fight.
could
Fuck
go
it.
on.
Just fight.
No way it got. No way it got that close.
Zeta got a double up top.
Oh my
Yep, I know.
god.
Bro, I don't like that he was trying to plant, man.
Oh my
Fuck the
God,
plant.
that was so
You got
insane
25.
right at
Just
the
go
end
for those
there.
frags that they're
That
pushing
almost looked like it was going to happen. And
Yeah, he
it
just wanted
seemed
to
like
tap,
it was
though. He wasn't
the
trying to
most
plant. He just wanted to get a
possible,
quick
and
tap.
That's going to be V1, as you saying, though, just eking their way.
Just
over
looking the
round.
wrong way. I was
Slight
like, no,
advantage
don't do
moving into
that.
this second half, 7-5. This is
7-5,
the
you called it.
closest matchup in that sense. I believe that we've seen. And, you know, we talked about how good Cloud9 are on that defense, but we also failed to talk about any of the
Hey,
statistics
C9 wins
going
pistol. They're back
version
in
one.
at tie
I mean,
game.
They are no slouches on split as well. They've
True,
had the
true.
last 3 split games. They've taken down Envy.
C9 wins his
This
pistol.
Zeta guy is
13-10,
really,
NRG
like, when he's
39,
trading
and Box
off of
13-11.
people,
These are all
dude,
great
he's good
split
for a
teams.
lot.
So version 1, definitely
Like,
no
for real.
slouches on either side.
He's like good for 2
And
every
we kinda
time he's
framed
trading
it like
off someone.
It was all about C9's second half.
No cap.
But
No cappuccino on a
definitely
stack.
expect a good fight from version 1. And starting off with the advantage here, you know, taking that mid control on the pistol. Again, this is the final half in this series. The winner of this series is booking a trip to Iceland. The first international event in Valorant history. That's a big deal.
Damn, I just realized that when DDK said that, dude, I just realized 100 Thieves is not going to the first international end.
Yep.
For this game.
Bummer.
Effie's gets one as
Yeah.
well. Now the spike's in an interesting spot. So yeah, Poised is gonna get walled off.
Oh god.
Leaf is still on the side.
Leaf
of
is
the
literally
base,
about
and
to
there's
fight the
still 50
world.
seconds left in this round, right? They can go anywhere.
There.
Tension here as we see that fact play out. That just the
This
doubt
is
starts
this looks like a V1
run
pistol to
through the
me,
minds of the
honestly.
C9 players, but can't do much.
It depends on the
else than just
patience,
hold their
really.
positions at the present time.
How long are they
They
willing
do
to
take a
wait
risk when
here?
moving as
And
well.
does Leaf get 1 or 2?
Out of position, and speaking of movement,
No
I don't
way.
know how Leaf is alive.
No way he even got
He'll
one.
work With Penny's gonna put him
Well,
out of
he won that
misery,
frenzy duel with the burst.
and that's
Yeah.
gonna be
Crazy.
2 players And with the side of Cloud9 having to go for this retake against 3. That's not an easy prospect, but Poised is looking eager for the challenge.
Wow.
Answers the call, but then blocks instantly. Penny's good for 3.
Ooh.
He gets the spike down. He saves the round really for V1.
This is going to be a close match. It's going to be a grinder. We're going like OT probably.
It was a great pistol round.
Honestly.
Really, it's not something that you often see in pistol rounds, Dan. You seldom find moments where there's silence on a pistol, where you're really not just playing the pistol round out, but you're playing the mind games that come with it.
Do you remember when we first started playing Valorant and I just got introduced to Raze on this map and we were against each other in 10 mans and you were laughing so hard at throwing the Roomba at me and shit?
As the attackers especially.
It's like, what the fuck is this? Just a little robot chasing me.
It was hilarious. Chase you up spiral or whatever.
And you just get a free kill as the attacker.
Oh my god.
Very effective.
Dude, I don't know if it got nerfed. It still takes a lot of bullets to kill it, but it just didn't die.
I actually think that's the one part of her kit that hasn't changed.
However, this beat main push,
a lot of bullets.
Like Whippy's waiting for this. The question is how many?
It's crosshair, man. I love it.
1. Oh, he got a second. I lied. I'm sorry. But Floppy trades it out. You see them just dashing onto the site. Penny blasts his way across, and they know where Floppy is here.
Oh my god, he turned around.
So they're going to clean him up, not without leaving Penny worse for wear, as he's down to 20 health. But the kill comes through. Penny gets some good information as well. He somehow finds himself less health than he had.
All right, we knew that was going to happen.
Yep, that was expected. Standard.
Now
Eco.
Cloud9. Now it's on them to respond. Now the onus is on them.
Yeah, and the buy is coming through, and I hope we see a lot of really cool setups with Zeta here on the breach flashes and the full lines. There's just so many ways you can. This is another reason why breach is so good. This creates a lot of opportunities for setups.
I need to stand up again. I feel like I've been sitting too long.
At the early round timings, it's very dangerous in that sense. So we'll see if that comes into play. You know, we might see a slower start to begin with, as Cloud9 want to just try to see if their standard stuff is going to work out.
We're going up. I've been sitting too long. It's been hours. We're going up, boys.
You also want to feel out what version 1 will do, because as we can see here, you know, version 1 themselves are playing quite defensively, and I love the astral smoke there on the end of.
My stream's still live, chat.
It's great because you can kind of.
My monitor turned off. I went a little too high. It pulled the plug.
Aggress as the defenders on that position behind that smoke.
Oops.
And to stay there is a commitment for version 1, and they're just falling straight off here. And that info play is coming to B main, but it might be a little bit late.
All right.
Here.
Well, we're down one monitor, but that's okay.
So in fact, the info play in B main is there.
This monitor is not on. That's all right. We'll worry about it later.
But they may not be wise to the position in ropes, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, Zelsis. Yeah, Zelsis. Well, now the alarm bot, okay, there it is. It gives him away. So at least they've got info on where he is.
Hey.
Again, Zeta's fault line just delaying, right? Just buying time.
So we're saying F in your
You've
chat.
got to remember Mitch.
Yeah, I don't
Mitch
know.
is sitting
My
on the
monitor
side,
turned off.
It was actually.
I went up too high.
Zelsis looked
and
like he was
pulled
going to be a
it pulled the monitor cable.
He's
I think my stream's still live though, so we're good.
In this instance, that allows them to flip the map the other way.
I just lost my monitor. I'll worry about it later.
They're faking this with Celsius. They're faking the rotation with Celsius. They're leaving the spike and everybody else towards A, and it's actually working. They pulled everyone out of the A side. This is such a genius move.
Mitch is the only one who's going to get some info. And now they know 13 seconds left. Mitch just has to cause problems. It buys Vanity. It buys him a little bit of time.
I don't know if we're going to see a C9 in Iceland. I'm going to be honest.
Starting to arrive.
V1 looks like they want it more.
How do they get through? They don't have ultimates. They have some utility. You see Vanity and a little antsy, wanting some more. No. Zeta greets and punishes him.
This is a perfect time for a spectre right here.
Hold it down.
Yep.
Good for one. Why. Looking for a second. Good for a third on the round, but he has to reload. And there's a
so easy. Like those kills right there were just so simple for him with the spectre.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
How does he pull this round out?
Picked up the same gun.
Looking for the reload. I don't know that he's gonna have enough time. V1 hold fast again.
Effortless. You can't mess those up. You just hold left. You literally just hold left click. You can't mess it up.
Split stuff, right? You commit the defenders onto these rotations where they're picking safe rotations. They don't have control of mid. They had to give that up because of your pressure earlier in the round, which means that you have control as the attackers of the ropes rotation. And that's a very fast rotation.
Yeah, he was literally full sprint.
So you get to play on
I'll love, like that will not happen as much on fucking Breeze, and I'm gonna be so happy about it.
And we see
Breeze
just
just god tier.
Running, and
That's
that was enough to pull the
Goated
entire
match.
New
team
era.
away
New
from
era
the
Valorant is upon us. Not these fucking tiny ass
version
maps.
1 on the fly. How to just manipulate those rotations to devastating effect, and look at the result. Cloud9 back.
These maps really are fucking
and
small.
we talked about how good their defender.
Yeah,
So I
like,
was
fucking
tiny. Like, what are these angles? You know?
Well, it's not gonna matter.
What game are we playing?
Tiny. No, they're actually tiny.
Indeed. Version 1 making some noise.
All these
towards
choke points
A.
are just fucking 2-player length wide. Ridiculous.
Where they can, again, just
It's hard to even
attention,
trade
right?
because they're so
it's
tight.
Not nearly as egregious as what we saw in the previous round, but it's a bit of the same medicine, right? Make some noise towards A, pull the rotations over like puppets on strings, and then flip the map. And again, it's Whippy who's the tip of the spear. He's going to be the first one on to B. Let him know it's safe.
There we go. Position is had, and again, it's just we're seeing time and again version 1 like understanding how to manipulate rotations on this map, and in any scenario, it's definitely easier when you're playing against pistols. You know, for reasons we said it previously in the cast, but because it can be a huge league. You know, these are
literally
rounds
all
where you
playing
start
out
off
of
with a huge
sight.
advantage. You want to convert that as close to 100% of the time as you can.
No
and
defuse for that guy.
Snake bite setup. I mean, what can you do about that?
Not a whole lot. They continue to
I love V1's comp, dude.
Boys, clip runs dry. Hey, Dan, one of the things you and I haven't talked about nearly enough is just how excellently Whippy is fit into
It's
what
not
V1
looking
is
good,
building.
C9. You need to get some rounds on the board.
When you join a team and you're given the easiest agent and you're just asked to like do very simple, basic stuff, right? He's an integral part to version 1's success this weekend. Today,
I would just get rid of Jet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get rid of
Who'd
Jet.
you replace?
Get rid of Jet or Raze and add a
setups have
Sky
been
or
critical
Breach.
and
Ooh, a nice
how
Sky.
how the early rounds look, and that sets the
Then you
tone
got
for
the god
everything
tier
else
comp.
that happens in the round. It's like the first big question mark. It's the first big obstacle in what is happening behind those walls and those setups. And
Probably Sky
we've
though,
seen
not
so
Breach.
much
Breach
played
is
off of
kind of
that.
poo-poo.
Very crucial role.
Comparison to Sky, I mean.
The good stuff there.
Don't
from
repeat.
Leaf, you know, getting across
Leaf.
with the satchel.
Is you got your one.
A cheaper
Be
dash.
happy.
Poor man's teleport.
or that. The res comes
Oh,
through,
nice
the Celsius
nade,
comes
man.
around. Oh no!
Nice
Leaf had the
fucking
showstopper.
nade.
He was gonna blow it up, but Xanity rips him out of the sky.
Unfortunately, he
With the
peeked the
op.
op though. He threw the nice nade. Oh my god, this lurk. This lurk's insane. And now it's not.
Oof, and now it's going to be problematic here because the
Why did he
rotation's
lurk?
coming
Why didn't he
through
full lurk the
but
site? Why did he
the
go
issue is
into?
that the info
I don't
here
know.
is
Why did he
great,
go
and they've got
under
good
heaven
positioning as
and
well. They've
just-
got that
I always
reset
thought they were all
too,
male.
and they're
Like,
playing
went
everything.
there, I don't
They'd
fucking
have
know.
everything,
I guess he just assumed the site was clear, but how can you assume the site is clear if you didn't clear it? You know what I'm saying?
Smoke finds penny
Oh yeah, I
space.
get it.
And
I
with
got it.
that,
Trust me.
It is up to Vanity and Airfeast to recover, and the spike is in no man's land, and C9 know it.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, poised is just poised to tee off.
Fortunate
Dude, that
timing.
op is horrible.
Caught a
Yeah.
Great timing
That
window.
thing is so ugly.
But that's really just the first step, just getting halfway there.
He
Spots
literally
that-
clicked the bomb.
He clicked the
Okay.
bomb, yeah.
Vanity good for one, then that's going to give
All right.
Effie's enough room to at least
Okay.
Nice round.
It's not over yet.
It's
It's not over yet.
Happen, but he's
Yep.
going to drop
Oh my god, is
the
he gonna
hands
miss
of
the
Mitch.
op? Come on, man.
Cloud9, at least for this round, they stopped
He
the
failed
bleeding, they
to-
slow things
I mean,
down, they
Jesus.
get around.
They got the one on Zeta, but holy shit, I thought Mitch was gonna fuck that
Yeah,
up.
this is indeed starting to look pretty grim. If they can't find a way to kind of pivot off of this point, this would be obviously the
That wall was kind of bad actually from the stage too.
It, really.
He should have tried to get it closer to the vents. Maybe he wouldn't
He,
have got
he,
made
no,
off.
he tried. He just it kind of like whipped. He was like on top of the ramp and he tried to get it as close as possible. And for some reason it
and the problem is
clipped.
There's data on Cloud9.
Like we were watching him
version
do
1.
it.
I don't
It
know
shouldn't have
if
been
they
that
would've had
close.
time to
It's
study
really
that
weird.
or look at that, but that data exists. You know, they use
Because
some of
there's a
these setups to
smoke
kind
there or
of
something.
map.
Maybe there wasn't. I don't know.
No, there
as we
wasn't.
mentioned
Like we saw him
previously.
put it down. It was really
And
weird that
maybe
it
all
ended
of
up
the
being
best
that
stuff was
close.
used against Sentinels, knowing that they are going to be one of the harder challenges to be up against. But
Oh, fake.
Selling a fake with
That
one, it's not
said-
gonna work. Oh wait.
once again,
way.
it's just
No
set
way.
up
It
on
act-
the
it
side of the
actually
map and
pulled
mid,
him at
just
the
leaving
perfect
everything out
moment.
and leave.
Oh
Anything, not good for anything. The Viper
He went for the
fans have come
tappies,
out as well.
respectable, but he didn't connect
Being
shots.
used, they don't want to give up an inch. They're not willing to let this round
Oh
go
my
by
God.
easily. You even see the shorty in action as Poised gets one.
Viper though, we got the Viper ult. This is danger zone still for V1. I mean C9.
C9.
Take away
Yeah,
with
C9's
the
through.
second one as well.
Yeah.
Poised and Floppy alone. It's actually just
V1 going to
7 health.
land. V1's going to land.
Oh,
Wow.
there it is. That's mad. That's ICELAND point.
Wow, wow,
is-
wow, wow.
That's got to feel good for version 1, but it's not. They're not allowed to feel that just yet. It's not. They're not allowed to feel anything positive about the scoreline until that is a winning scoreline.
I'm happy for the boys on V1, but I thought C9 could do
definitely
it. Sad.
in a very rough position. There's no two ways about it. And not looking good on the money here as well. It's all they can do to scrap together a couple of rifles.
I don't know. V1's
very
playing
worried
pretty
for Cloud9
well,
right
man.
now. And we're gonna get that B main approach to start things off with the V1, and they open up with that classic all play. And this Astra smoke we've seen defensively quite a few times, but again, with that orb, there has to be the assumption C9 that version 1 are in B main right now.
Oh boy, and if there was an
Here comes the
assumption
ult.
before, that assumption's been confirmed as Mitch jumps out, spots everyone. Here we go, the lockdown coming out. Version 1.
I mean, you could tell
Looking
V1
to
came
make
prepared.
history.
The amount of set shit they have, you could tell. Like,
As
you
the
can
spike
see
goes
the
down
set
at the hands of Evans.
utility, the set
Keep trying
post
to
plans.
blast
They
across,
have
he's
all
got
this
the
shit
sheriff.
down.
And he's already good for one. That eye on Sheriff
They're
just
about to get
seems like
ecoed.
automatic
Well, not
headshots.
ecoed,
It almost
but-
seems like cheating, and in Leaf's hands, it seems to be even worse.
Actually,
as
I don't know.
Mitch
They got
tries to get
post-plan
on the
set up
fuse, but the
here.
chaos comes
They
out.
spammed
Penny's
so
already
many
good
people.
for one onto Floppy. A 3v3.
I don't think that. I think V1
Can
wins
they
this
have
round.
control? The
Yeah.
Whippy once
The
again
snake,
is on the flank.
the snake
Whippy
bite and
with the
shit.
snake bite.
Yeah.
Good
So
for
good.
one. And he's on the flank as well.
Oh,
Leaf
Leaf!
plays it. Leaf gets fooled.
Holy
Cloud9
fuck!
Stay alive.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Leaf is just
Dude.
He just saved them.
He is always there. Ready to
Holy
clutch it out
shit.
for the team. and
Okay.
he's
We need a replay of that.
by the
He
skin.
fucking
got any
he
reason to
owned
be
that
around.
guy upper.
Oh,
Holy
just
shit!
Looking at the savagery from version 1, they wanted to finish off the game with just a fast contact through B main into the B site. That is gross, man. If you're Cloud9, losing to a round like that would feel so bad. It would feel like you wouldn't even get to play the whole round out. It would feel like you're losing to a gamble almost. But instead, Cloud9 actually hold that. And if they win this round,
Like, cool, they won that
break the
round, but
economy
I'll be
of
honest, I don't
version-
see
of
them
version
coming
1,
back
and that
5.
will allow them to
I don't know, do you?
really start the momentum in the comeback and the
First for
confidence
this one, really.
to make this.
This one is
doable.
gonna break the
They're
money,
fighting
so
for
hopefully they
overtime
win
here.
this
There is
one.
no foot that can be put
Have a
on.
match on our hands, maybe. I mean, it's unlikely for sure.
That just feels
In 5 rounds, they'll probably
that just
squeak
feels
one,
like an
but
eternity away, right?
you never
Like,
know.
There's just so much that has to go right for Cloud9 to get to that point. But if it's anything we've learned in the early lifespan of Valorant is that anything is indeed possible. See version 1 cheating towards A.
Oh, he's so
no.
fucked.
As a showstopper, he's
Oh
not even gonna get a chance.
no!
Elsis has one of his own.
That's-
Gravity was gonna delay things and
Oh.
somehow
That is so
through
lucky.
that poison
That is
manages
so
to
lucky.
just
I don't know how he got
narrowly
away with
dodge
one
it.
and
Gets
his
the kill
life.
onto him as well. They've gotten onto the site.
He can ramp
What can
already
they
if
do
he
with
decides to
it?
push it. He's passive.
There goes the full line and
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. As well. They try to punish it.
This is such a huge
Still
round,
can't
dude. Oh
believe
my
that they
god.
dodged that showstopper, and now they have a
It's
main
the
control.
round.
This is a
The
really
round.
great place to do the post plant from to retake this.
I mean, they're wrapping around, but the wall from Effie's could buy them just enough time.
Oh,
They're only
no.
pushing from that one side. Vanity pushes right back. Poised trading it out. Poised with the blade storm.
Oh
On
no!
to the discipline
Oh, he
There
corner.
it
clutched
is.
He's
Oh,
good for
GG.
it. Ladies and
Well, we're off
gentlemen,
work,
version
finally.
1, do it. Grab your passports, pack your bags. You're going to Iceland.
Damn, V1 to Iceland.
Incredible
That's
performance
crazy.
from version 1.
That is
I don't
crazy.
know who expected
Holy
them
shit.
to make this happen against
Nobody.
the